Building success starts with being the best version of you. Welcome back to the Jamad Show, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode. Man, I'm so blessed to be here. Today, I got a really good one for y'all. And this one is still about some relationships, but it's also talking about the core values, the core principles that build value and that build success in each facet, right? So if you saw the thumbnail, you know that right now I'm talking about in relationships, in business, and ultimately the gym. And you can put which one you think is more important for you, but what I'm saying is at the end of the day, those three things are very important to most people, right? And I'm gonna break down why, right? So the first thing is, this is all about self. This is about what we can control and how applying these principles across the board will yield success in each category. So let's start with the gym. Gym number one. Why the gym? Mainly because it literally, for the most part, unless you got a personal trainer, but it literally takes nobody else but you to accomplish your fitness goals. Meaning, it's up to you. How much effort you put in, you will get back. That's just how it works. And how much effort you don't put in, you don't get back. It's a very beautiful thing, in my opinion. And I've learned that. I'm gonna be very transparent. Y'all know I like to be transparent. So I've had my ups and downs just like anybody else when it comes to fitness. And for the last 4 months, I dedicated to myself. I said, self, I looked myself in the mirror. Seriously, I said, self, dedicate yourself 6 months. Just 6 months. I never wanted to regret not achieving what I set out to say I was going to achieve. But I knew I had my own insecurities and things that I need to overcome to say, you know what, I'm going to do this. For me, I'm the only person that's actually going to yield the benefits, if you will, for me doing it. And at the same time, I'm the only person that can change it. So I had to hold myself accountable. So transparency, full transparency, I've been working out consistently for 4 months, and I'll be damned. I'm not nowhere near where I want to be, but the sheer level of confidence that it's given me, the reassurance that I've built by just dedicating myself to a diet, to a gym, to a regimen, to a routine, and then finally seeing and yielding the results from that, man, then it got me thinking. I said, you know what? If I can do this within myself, like I can go and I become a better version of myself from where I was 4 months ago. What if I apply that same concept, that same way of thinking to not only a business, the podcast, the clothing line, whatever it may be, but also a relationship? How much value will that hold within a relationship if, as people, not only we showed up as trying to be the best version of ourselves just in our own lives, but we applied that same principle to a relationship? I'm gonna show up as the best version of myself. Think about, as a man or a woman, right? Your significant other walk into the room looking better than they've ever looked since you've been with them. What is that going to do for your relationship? At least the sexual chemistry. You looking damn good, babe. You know what I'm saying? That's only, in my opinion, I think, gonna only help the relationship. And then what about the consistency? Being a person of your word, actually doing the things that you said you were going to do. That's the dedication, right? And doing that over and over again. That's the consistency. That's only going to build trust within you and your partner, right? He or she is going to look at you and say, you know, you are a man or a woman of your word. Every time you say you're going to do something, it don't matter rain, sleet, hail, or shine, you show up for me. What about if you did those same things for a business? You got it. It's not very complicated, man. I think we get fed a lot of BS out here. I actually seen somebody say that. Like somebody said, you know, working out and achieving what you want to achieve is pretty damn easy. The hard part is just getting out of your own way. A lot of the times we are literally in our own way. We make things hard for us for whatever reason. I don't understand why. That's actually something I've been saying lately. I'm like, you know, life can be as easy or as hard as you want it to be. I was dealing with a whole bunch of insecurities because of me. I wasn't putting in the work. I wasn't dedicating myself. I was the only one that can control it. Why would I want to wear that on my back when I could just push it off? Do the work. I feel like all of this is a very simple concept. Same with relationships. People make relationships so complicated and so hard. Why? Now, it takes two to tango. Don't get me wrong. It definitely takes two people. But if you both are having these open conversations and discussions about what it is you truly want, both showing up to the relationship saying, I'm going to give you all of me, you give me all of you. And not just us giving each other to ourselves, but also I'm going to show up as me. Meaning, during our relationship, during the course of us being together, I'm going to continue to progress. I'm not going to get comfortable. Let's build. Let's grow together. Let's do this together. What kind of example is that going to set for the family, for the kids, for y'all, for other people around you? Sounds like success to me. What kind of character does that build? Constantly setting goals and accomplishing them, seeing the results. Every time, like, dang, we did it again. Just some food for thought, man. Get out of your own way. Be the best version of yourself, not only for you, but the relationships in your life, whether it be your girl or your man or your mama or your daddy. Show up and be the best version for yourself, for your business, for your business partners, and ultimately for you. Man, you know I gotta always give y'all some real game. Thank y'all for tuning into the Jamal Show, man. We're gonna keep pushing. We growing. You know, it may not be at the rate that I expect, but eventually it's gonna be overwhelming. And I'm gonna be happy for it. So if y'all like this content, man, I don't care if it's 10 to 30 to 100 views, hit that like button for me and hit the share button for me. It's only going to help the channel grow. You know, it takes a little bit of time. Hitting that like, you'd be surprised the wonders that it does for me. A lot of people see this show and say, man, you should have more numbers. And I agree, but it's all dependent upon the audience. So if you guys love this type of content, you want to see me do more of this, just support the show by hitting the like and hitting the subscribe button, man. Greatly appreciated. And I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in and listening to me. And hopefully you walk away with some knowledge, some food for thought, at least a conversation starter. Thank y'all, man. As always, stay blessed. And until next time, love. Peace.